Hey guys, David here. I'm kind of beat, but I did want to give you guys a video, give you guys some information. Some of the stuff that was gone over today kind of gives me some, I don't know, reminiscent stuff that I see with business owners out there trying to start businesses. And it's not what it is that I'm doing here as far as the consulting. The business that I'm working with now is like amazing, phenomenal, doing well, scaling up and everything, millions and millions of dollars, etc. All that stuff. But what some of the conversations we had today, about new entrepreneurs and new people starting businesses is like stuff I kind of forgot about, and I just wanted to go over some of those things and kind of give you like a 50,000 foot view from someone who's like worked with brick and mortar businesses, affiliate marketing businesses, various other different, like businesses across the board, right? I own like a brick and mortar business, an affiliate marketing business, a coaching business, right? So I myself have a few different businesses, right? And in this time, I've coached a lot of people, probably thousands by now. If you count this actual YouTube channel, it's probably in the millions of people that I've actually been able to reach. But I just wanted to like kind of give you guys maybe some perspective on what it is that I see, some of the mistakes that I see people make when they're out there and they're trying to be entrepreneurial or they're trying to start their own business. So I guess like one of the first things that I see a lot is people confusing productivity with busy work or being like action, like they're doing something and they think they're being productive, but they're not really being productive at all. Things like getting business cards made, things like getting your logo designed and all of that stuff. Like people are like, I've coaching clients, and I've had coaching clients that were so excited about getting a logo done, they didn't do any market research about the business in which they were going into. They just went out and started spending money. And that's what I see a lot of times, especially with new entrepreneurs that don't understand that cash flow is usually one of the reasons that people in businesses fail. If you don't have enough money to go out there and market and advertise and acquire a customer, then you don't really have a business. So your awesome and amazing business card doesn't matter. The logo design that you got done at 99 Designs, that everybody, your friends and your family that are all, super ecstatic about your logo, it doesn't matter. You'll be out of business soon because you never took the time to worry about the number one thing, and that's acquiring the customer. Where are you going to get that customer? Where's that customer at? How do you acquire him? How do you acquire her? How do you acquire them in mass, right? Because unless you own a business where you're selling $1 million product, you're probably going to have more than one customer. So that means that you're going to have some type of marketing, program in place, right? Because word of mouth isn't real. People say word of mouth, and I just want to give you an example. I own a hair salon. If you came to my hair salon and you had an awesome experience and you told, all of your friends and family how awesome your experience was, and none of those people came to my salon, well, then word of mouth really doesn't work, does it? It's nice to have those things that happen sometimes, like with a viral video or with a viral picture or with someone coming to your place of business and going on every single website and ranting and raving and telling everybody about what it is that you're doing. The majority of that stuff, though, doesn't really happen. The majority of the people are not going to leave reviews. The majority of people are not going to tell their friends and family about your service. And maybe you have a service where, your friends and family don't need that, right? So like if you're a plumber and you had an awesome plumber because your toilet broke and my toilet's fine, sure, I may think of that guy when I have a toilet problem, but there's no necessary, need for his services. So that word of mouth doesn't really work. Acquiring customers is the number one thing, in my opinion. Where you're going to get those customers, how you're going to market to those customers, how you're going to retain those customers, that's far more important, and you should be spending your time, if you're focused on actually growing a business and building a real business, on that stuff, right? We can all build cash flow businesses, and I say that like everyone. I know that for some of you watching this video, you may not have a business, and you may be thinking, this guy's crazy. I can't build a cash flow business. I can't build any business. I haven't been successful. What I want to implore you to do is look beyond your certain situation or the current situation that you're in and look past that. If you were ultimately successful in your goal, right? If you had everything it is that your business that you're thinking about creating could, create for your life outside of money, is this the business that you'd like to be in? Is what it is that you're doing or what it is that you're going into going to be something that you'd like to do long term, or is it short term? A cash flow business is a short term business. It's not a long term business. The affiliate marketing businesses that people are building that I see a lot on the internet, they're cash flow businesses. And as soon as that actual business, whether it be an internet marketing company, a multi-level marketing company, or whatever, goes out of business, then you're out of business, right? Because you didn't build a business, you built cash flow. And that's what I mean by everyone can do that. You watching this video, anyone can go join a network marketing or affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing business, and then you can go market that business and actually have cash flow come in. That's not a business. A lot of people try to make a coaching business around the multi-level business, which is what I did. I had a lot of success teaching people how to do multi-level marketing, network marketing, affiliate marketing. The problem is that's not really a business either, because if I don't market to go acquire those customers, I have no what is called residuals. I have no residuals in that business. And I don't mean like residuals like people talk about online, where if you join this company and you make it to this level, whatever, you're probably going to get paid for the rest of your life because your downline is always going to be making sales. It's bullshit. Your downline isn't going to be making sales. There's not a lot of producers on the internet. When I show you guys that I've made, as much as $19,000 in a day, that's special, because if you go to most people's, YouTube channel who are talking about making money, they haven't done that. They've never had a $40,000 or $50,000 month. They've never had a $100,000 month. They've never made $500,000. They've never made $1 million. Most people online aren't making any money at all. The problem is they're going after these cash flow businesses. They're looking at businesses and looking at the amount of money that they can make in the short term, and they're going right in, and they're going like head over heels, like all the way, balls to the wall in. And when I mean in, I mean they're getting a website made, they're getting business cards made, they're telling all their friends and family that they're in a business, but they're not actually doing business things. They're very, very active. They're very active in their business, but they're not productive. And they don't understand some of the business principles that will separate a good business from an amazing business, or a cash flow business that can go out of business at any second, to a real business. So I guess like the 50,000 foot view that I would like to give you guys is go out there and build businesses, not cash flow. Cash flow is easily replaced, right? Like if I am in an affiliate marketing company now, if that affiliate marketing company went away, I would just join another affiliate marketing company and create that same cash flow. Now my actual salon is a business. My consulting is an actual business. Right? There are residuals with consulting. There's other things with consulting. And I mean with companies, not like people, right? So I coach people at times. I run coaching programs and all of that. But it's different when you're working with businesses. Businesses generally have more money than people, right? Like my businesses make more money than me as a human being, right? Does that make sense? So when you're consulting or you're wanting to build a coaching business, don't do it around affiliate marketing. Right? Because I made a lot of money doing that, and you can make a lot of money doing that, but eventually that's going to stop, and you're going to need to do something else. And it's better to work with people who have money, which are small businesses, versus people who are trying to make money. Does that, that logic kind of make sense? So the biggest thing is like figure out where your customers are, where you're going to get those customers. Focus on that part first before you start worrying about your logo and your other things that you're doing in your business that are pretty irrelevant, right? So don't focus on that stuff. Focus on where you're going to get those customers. How many of those customers can you get? How much is it going to cost you to acquire those customers? Start figuring out the real numbers of your business. Figure out your lifetime value. And if you're brand new and you don't have a business and you don't have a lifetime value, err with caution. Don't go spend $5,000 on a Facebook ad, or $1,000 on a Google ad, or $2,000 on a solo ad. You need a proof of concept. You want to know what it is that you're working with before you get in too deep. You could figure out that, hey, this business is awesome, but I can only pay 50 cents a lead. Well, that changes things. You can't go and pay $1 per lead with a pay-per-click campaign, right? Because you have to keep your costs down. And that's the type of stuff that I don't think business owners, especially new entrepreneurs who are, by watching this channel, I hope to give you guys something, right? I'm not just trying to make these videos for, my own sake, right? I know all this information. I'd like to give it to you, right? There's nothing to, if you click the link below, there is no link below, right, in this video. There's nothing for you to buy. I have nothing to sell. All I'm giving you guys is a kind of a bird's eye view of what it is that I see in businesses and what I've gone through in my own businesses. And I'm trying to give back. That's what this whole channel is about, right? It's about giving back. I do want people to join me in other businesses. I do want to sell stuff. I do want to make money. I'm in business. But this video is a little bit different. I just want to give in this video. I just want to help you guys out from wherever it is to where you want to be. And basically, the best thing that I can teach you, the best thing that I can show you or try to, get you to go out there and do is focus on the actual business. Focus on the income producing activities. Focus on the things that are actually going to drive your business forward, and not just like what's fun to do. It's fun to go get logos made. It's fun to get a website made. It's fun to do that stuff. But that's not a business. Just because you have a business card doesn't mean you're in business. It means that you got a business card, right? Just because you want to go in business doesn't mean you have a customer. And until you really start having customers, you're not in business. You're a hobby. And even if you have customers and you're paying too much in marketing and advertising, and you're not monetizing your customer enough, you have a short-term business because you'll be out of business fast. And if you are building a business around affiliate marketing, network marketing, any of those kind of cool things that are hot and new but aren't really cash, like residual wise, like they're not building a large residual income that is going to be there for you for a long period of time, then you're building a short-term business and you're building a cash flow business, and you'll be out of business shortly. So I want you guys to go out there and build real businesses. I want to see real businesses being built. I mean, this country is like built on small business owners. And I'm not just talking about digital or online business owners. I'm talking about any business, right? I just want to see more people in business, right? I think that that's good for the country. So if you're watching this video and you're like, how do I get in business? Well, think about what it is that people have problems with and then solve their problem, right? It can be a small problem or it can be a big problem. But the more problems or the bigger problem that you can actually solve for someone, the more money you're going to make, right? And the more that you help people out, the more that you're going to make more money, right? And that's just how it is. Focus on the business stuff. So I hope this video helps you out. There's nothing to buy. Like the video if you like it. Hope you subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or anything, just click the link below, and we will talk soon.